In the Ukrainian capital, Kiev, several hundred people continued protesting in front of the Interior Ministry against the recent beating of opposition activist and journalist Tatiana Chornovil. The protesters demanded a fair investigation of the attack and the resignation of the Ukrainian government. Opposition activists believe the attack on Chornovil was a reprisal for her investigative reporting. In Russia, the Moscow City Court has rejected the prosecution's case against opposition activist Sergei Udaltsov, accused of organizing riots during anti-government protests last year, and ordered an additional inquiry. The court ruled, however, that Udaltsov must remain under house arrest pending trial. Prosecutors accuse Udaltsov of receiving money from abroad to overthrow the Russian government. A Moscow court has also ordered an additional investigation of the case of nationalist leader Daniil Konstantinov, who has been charged with murder. Dozens of people, including opposition figures Alexei Navalny and Vladimir Milov, gathered outside the courthouse to show support for Konstantinov, who they say is innocent of all charges. In Pakistan, hundreds of members of the Tehreek-e-Insaf and Jamaat-e-Islami parties have blocked a NATO supply route in the southwestern city of Quetta. The protesters demanded an end to unmanned aerial attacks inside their country. Also in Pakistan, women health workers and polio campaigners staged a protest in the northwestern city of Peshawar to demand their unpaid salaries. The protesters said they hadn't been paid for 4 months and threatened to boycott the ongoing polio vaccination campaign if they did not receive their back wages. In Tajikistan, the lawyers of jailed opposition figure and businessman Zaid Saidov said they will appeal his 26-year prison sentence. Saidov, who previously served as industry minister, was arrested in May, a month after he announced plans to establish a political party. He was found guilty of financial fraud, polygamy, and sexual relations with a minor. In the Bosnian capital, Sarajevo, members of non-governmental organizations handed out information on how to detect and report corruption among government officials. According to a recent report, about 20% of Bosnians admit to have given bribes, particularly in the health sector, law enforcement, and education. And that's the video roundup from Radio Free Europe, Radio Liberty.